All right, I think we're connected. Let me just put this on here. Let's just double check. Looks like everything's working pretty good. All right, welcome Facebook. Welcome Instagram. I hope it sounds okay for you guys. I got two different audios going on, but that's gonna be how it's gonna be. Right on, right on. Let's get this going. Baby, you look good tonight, and that cotton dress sure suits you right. I may not be thinking what you're thinking, before I go and promise you all those things that lovers do. Girl, you ought to know that I've been drinking under normal circumstances. I never lie to you, but the devil, man, he dances. When I've had one or two, you know love and alcohol can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. The combination's dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no. I blame it on love and alcohol, yeah. If you happen to decide to take me home with you tonight, baby, I'll be glad to go along. If you know I told you so, 'cause I tell you now, so now you know. Come tomorrow morning, I'll be gone. So before you have another, before I finish mine, girl, let me warn you one more time. You know love and alcohol can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. Combination's dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no. I blame it on love and alcohol. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Did it bop, did it do, yeah. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, one more time, sing with me. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. All right, let's keep it going. Na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Nah, nah, come on now. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, 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 goodbye. Yeah. All right, what else we got? My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said your grandma gonna set your flag on fire. Talk about it now. Hey now, Aka-waka-wane. My grandma's a feisty grandma, that's a dying day. Yeah. Alright, I told my father I would never sing this song, and he said that the crowd would love it, and I was like, nah, I don't know. Now I sing it all the time. Here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you, I do. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I woke, dear, You know love and alcohol can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. Yeah, combination's dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no, no. Blame it on love and alcohol. Baby, it ain't my fault, no. Blame it on love and alcohol. Oh, it ain't my fault. Blame it on love and alcohol. Yeah. All right. Right on, right on. Come on. All right, let me give you a little background story. I wrote this song down in Nashville, and I've been waiting to record it, give it a real good once-over, you know? So during the last few months, I've been working with a dude, and we've been conniving to put together a recording of this song that's gonna blow you out of the water. I can't wait. There's a song called Good Life. It goes like this. Yeah, Mercury's been rising. Everybody's summertime. You're shining like a diamond, looking so good, sitting right there. Yeah, it's a good life, long as I got you. Girl, it's alright, rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming, you know that I love it when I see you singing. Whoa, 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 yeah. Ain't got no beach house. We can do a little getaway now. We can burn that blacktop down, leave it all behind and get out of here. Yeah. It's a good life, long as I got you. Girl, it's alright, rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming, you know that I love it when I see you singing. Whoa, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a good life. Oh, come on, come on, come on, girl. Get on, you sing along, girl. Me and you get gone, girl. It's a good life. It's a real good life. Yeah, it's a good life, long as I got you. Girl, it's alright, rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming, you know that I love it when I see you singing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's a good life. Oh, yes it is, baby. Oh, yeah, it's a good life. There you go, good life. I hope you dig it. Do you dig it? Is that a bing? Is that a bang? Let me just double check that you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna double check on the Facebook feed to make sure that everybody can see me or hear me or whatever you call that. So I don't know how to do that. Well, maybe I'll just assume everybody can hear me and then it's all right. Well, wait a second here. You know what I'm thinking there, Instagram? I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, Facebook didn't go live. Let me just double check this. Okay, well, maybe they didn't get that, and that's all right. If they're with us now, then they're with us now. Let me just double check my tuning here. I want to give a shout out to Krista Sweets at, I think it's called, I can't remember, it's something Pottery Creations. I put it in my story link just a few moments ago. And she reached out and offered to send me a mug. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous, look at that. It's got my MD star on it. That's amazing. Look at this handle, it's a music note. This is absolutely beautiful. So I put my best David's tea in here and yeah, I put my best David's tea in there just to enjoy it tonight. All right, let me just display your comments, supporters, on graphics, create static, lower third point to get started. Graphics, live video. I don't think so. I think we already got graphics on my live video. By the way, folks, I'm also streaming this to Facebook. If anybody wants to jump off and check that out there, I've got a little different audio going on. If you want to, if anybody wants to give me a little heads up on how that's all working out, I guess I could somehow get on a Facebook page here and double check that from a darn self. But of course, I've got no service. Give me 10 seconds here to see if I can flip on some service. And I tell you what, I'm just going to do another song, and I'm just going to hope that it's working all right for everybody. All right. All right, so it looks like I got some comments coming up there, and hopefully, I'm just going to double check if I'm allowed to comment. Yes, I can. Let me just see if the sound is okay. Whoops. I'm trying to do this typing and it's not working out. Let me just, give me a second. Let's go like that. Okay. Let's continue with it and let's see how we work out here. All right. So I also just started penning out, I penned out a new song the other night. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to try and maybe I got some notes around here that I can kind of get through a bit of it. But for now, I'm going to play a tune that I wrote with my same writing friend, my buddy Kevin. And I also wrote this song with a guy named Pat. Boy, what was his last name? Mick something. Anyway. It wasn't that long ago either. But we didn't know each other. So, boy, what was his last name? Not McAllister. Pat McMaster? No, I'll remember it soon. This is a song called Everything I Need. Hang on a second, just gonna switch this page. Sorry there, kids. I played a version of this the other night on the piano, and it just is such a nice song. The bars are dark on Main Street. I see the flash of an old closed sign. In all of this chaos, baby, you're what's on my mind. And let's go make a memory. Let's gas up and get gone. Let's go write our own country song. Go ahead and call your mama, tell her you won't be home tomorrow. Let's dust off this one-light town. Hop in, girl, we're heading now. I can take you to Colorado, see mountains of Tennessee. All I see is me and you, an open road and a country tune. I got everything I need. We traded 9 to 5 for a simple kind of life, where back roads lead to nowhere under neon moonlit skies. Don't matter where we're going, don't matter where we've been. Let's not give up this moment we're in. Go ahead and call your mama, tell her you won't be home tomorrow. We'll dust off this one-light town. Hop in, girl, we're heading now. I can take you to Colorado, see mountains of Tennessee. All I see is me and you, an open road and a country tune. I got everything I need, everything I need. I can see 4 miles and miles down a 2-lane road. Ain't no telling where we'll go. I got everything I need. mama, tell her you won't be home tomorrow. Let's dust off just one light town. Hop in, girl, heading out. I can take you to Colorado, see mountains of Tennessee. All I see is me and you, an open road in a country tune. I got everything I need. Yeah, I got everything I need. Yeah. Everything I need. Let's do that again. Somebody sing harmony. Everything I need. I'll tell you, that song was born out of sometime during the summer. I started making, instead of doing a prayer, like I used to sometimes say a prayer before I ate, I usually just said a bit of a thanks for where my meal came from. But I started doing gratefuls, and every night before I eat. And it helps to solidify gratitude every day. Solidifies gratitude in things. You got to think of something. You can't just say the same things over and over again. You got to come up with something custom for that day. And a real close friend of mine, she kept saying that she was grateful that she had enough and she had everything she needed. And at this time, I think that that's for the people that are down and out about the changing economy or for those kind of things. And it's not everybody, but there is a good 20% of people that are, maybe 10%, that are 100% affected. And for those folks that are out there, as long as you got everything you need, then you've got enough. And that's the truth, and you know that. And sometimes it's hard to see that, but that is the truth. All right. This song here, speaking of everything I need, my motorcycle's not huge. It's not the biggest, most baddest bike that goes down the street, but my bike rocks. My bike is awesome, and I absolutely love my bike. It's everything I need. Tuning that one string that's out, that should be something I need, but I'm more into the moment at this point. I wrote a song called Motorcycle. I'll shout this out to my dad. He taught me to ride, and so much more. What's on your mind, bet it's on mine, it's the same thing. Give me the green light, 'cause you know time is wasting away. Hey, hey. Hop on, girl, I'm not sure just why we're waiting. I got the keys, you got the jeans. Why don't you slide on my way? Yeah, yeah. See, I got room for two. It's just missing you. Come on, baby, would you say that we could go in? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Got me shifting gears, you're right here and we're wide open. Hold on tight. Taking off like a motorcycle. No place in mind, but we can find it when we get there. With your arms around me, girl, I'm down. We can go anywhere you want. Yeah, anything you want. Yeah. Come on, baby, would you say that we get going? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Got me shifting gears, you're right here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like a motorcycle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Should've fixed that string, baby. thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, we're taking off line. Hey, yeah, come on, baby, what you say that we go in? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, we're taking off like a motorcycle. Good evening, Vince. Good evening, Mayor, if you're still out there. What you saying, baby? Yeah. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I down a back road. Anywhere you wanna go. Yeah, yeah. On my motorcycle. Alright, here we go. Let's get out of here. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby, you and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby, you and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby, you and I. Down a back road, anywhere you wanna go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Motorcycle. I'm going to tune this guitar, but before I tune this guitar, I don't want to forget to tell you, I want to thank people that have been putting donations through on the donation link. I really appreciate it. I, for one, am definitely feeling the effects of not having music work out there as far as live performances. But I also want to thank you. I put the link in the bio, and for those folks that are on Instagram, there's a link in my bio you can go to. I don't know how to pop it up on a live feed yet on Instagram, but on Facebook there should be a link in there. And in fact, if I go to, give me 2 seconds here, folks. If I go here, there is a feature link. I'm going to show that feature link. All right, I don't know what that does, but it does something. All right. So anyway, that's up there. Once again, I want to shout out to KS Creations. Check out that awesome, wrong way. Check out that awesome mug she made. She sent this off, MD. If anybody sees my my logo, it's that. And I don't know how she did it, and I have to find out. Well, I'm guessing she potted it. She's a potter, so she probably potted it. All right, let's get this guitar tuned. Let's get on with some more music. Hang on a second here. Let's get back to this. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, I guess we were close. Just that low E. Now it's out again. All right. Speaking of being grateful, I wrote a song called Grateful. Let's check it. If you take a good long look, the road that my life took, and the rules from the book that I'm broke, should have died and gone to hell. Good Lord threw my bail, kept me out of jail just to show every soul can find redemption. Mercy, it don't cost a dime, no. For all my wasted days, pain that led me to this place, it might sound strange, but I'm grateful. When the sun creeps through the blinds, or the rain keeps steady time, to the song running through my mind, the world seems perfect. When I feel your good night kiss, those 3 words leave your lips, That's as good as it gets, though I don't deserve it. Every soul can find redemption. And mercy, it don't cost a dime, no. For all my wasted days, pain that led me to this place. Might sound strange when I wake up next to you, girl, I'm so grateful. That wasn't the right first word, but whatever. I'm so grateful. Stop and take in right now. It's the only one that counts. See blue skies and not black clouds. No, no, there ain't no doubt. Every soul could find redemption. Or that chord. Yeah, mercy, it don't cost a dime, no. Oh, for all my falls from grace, shame that led me to this place. For every day I'm alive, for this crazy, blessed, messed up, beautiful life. Oh, I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm so grateful. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Grateful. That was my phone that dropped. You know how it goes. All right. Come on now. All right. Grateful. It ain't perfect, but hang on. I can make it perfect. I know what to do. Just like such. Hang on. It's pretty close, though. Not the most off it's ever been. All right. This song here requires really high female vocals or high male vocals in the chorus. I do not have those, so you will have to imagine it there. I'm gonna put this on the radio one day. Driving 40 miles down a blacktop road to hit the red clay as far as it can go. Walk across the wooden bridge, down in the hollow where nobody lives. There's a little trail where the copperheads crawl. There's some loose rocks and it's easy to fall. They got the band across the tracks, round about middle, they'll be shaking the shine. Whoa, shake, shake, shaking the shine. Yeah, shake, shake, shaking the shack to the zoot suit boogie and the Cadillac Jack. Come on, everybody, let's shake the shack. Yeah. Come on. Brown bottle brew and homemade wine good. Rockin' rhythm and backbeat time. Loosen up, baby, to a real tight groove. Guaranteed to make you move. Don't you wanna come to this side of town? Me and you, baby, will bring the roof down. When the bartender says, hold on to your hats, pretty girl will be shaking the shack. Whoa, shake, shake, shaking the shack. Come on, shake, shake, shaking the shack to the zoot suit boogie and the Cadillac Jack. Come on, everybody, let's shake the shack. Yeah. Come on. Come on, yeah. Yep. After 4 a.m. when the door is closed, you got one more place where we can go. Baby, get ready to hold on tight, 'cause we can go all night shaking the shine, yeah. Shake, shake, shaking the shack. Shake, shake, shaking the shack to the zoot suit boogie and the Cadillac Jack. Come on, everybody, let's shake the shack. Whoa, shake, shake, shaking the shack. Come on, shake, shake, shaking the shack to the zoot suit boogie and the Cadillac Jack. Come on, everybody, let's shake the shack. There you go, Shake the Shack. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed writing it. All right. Once again, folks, if you're enjoying tonight's performance, please make sure you head over if you are so inclined. There's definitely try and like my Facebook page or my Instagram, whichever one you're on. And I'm trying to get my subscribers up on my YouTube. So if you guys feel like heading over there and subscribing to my YouTube channel, eventually I want to throw these on my YouTube channel, direct live feeds as well. So that would be great. I could really appreciate that. And the link is in the bio. And if you're also so inclined to leave a donation, please do so. You can use your PayPals, you can use your credit cards, you can use your debit cards. And there's a link in my Instagram bio as well as in the Facebook bio. All right. I wonder if I have some of these lyrics kicking around. Hang on a second. Let me see if I got them. I don't know if I can unplug myself from here and go get them. So maybe I'll hold off on doing that song tonight. But in the meantime, all right. Yeah. Oh, where'd I put my capo? Come on now, capo. I put you somewhere nice and convenient that I wouldn't forget you or lose you. Did I put you back here? No. Did I put you back there? No. I hid you from myself. Well, then we're going to do it low without the capo tonight. Check this out. They say to sell high. I wrote this song. It was on my first record, Running Stop Signs. I wrote it on a Friday. You gotta buy low. But it don't mean jack when you're this broke. I was a big, big man when I was buying those rounds. But I blew my wall, just a big man now. Not a bad guy, just make some bad choices. Play the wrong cards and I bet the wrong horses. And now I'm getting pretty good, covering up my bruises. Tell a man by the road he chooses. It's been a minute. Lord, I'm not a bad guy, no. Just make some bad choices. Here we go. There's a girl next door, sweet as can be. How come her kind don't appeal to me? But the little red dress down at the end of the bar, baby, that's my ticket to a broken heart. I'm not a bad guy, just make some bad choices. Play the wrong cards and I bet the wrong horses. And now I'm getting pretty good, covering up my bruises. Say you can tell a man by the road he chooses. Lord, I am not a bad guy, no. Just make some bad choices. Here we go. How do I fall asleep at night when I close my eyes? I tell myself that I'm not a bad guy. Just make some bad choices. Play the wrong cards and I bet the wrong horses. Kick it in. And now I'm getting pretty good, covering up my bruises. Say you can tell a man by the road he chooses. Say you can tell a man by the road he chooses. I'm not a bad guy. I just make some bad choices. Yeah, I make some bad choices. But I'm not a bad guy, no, no, no. But I'm not a bad guy, no, no, no. Ooh-wee. All right. Why-do-bow-do-bow-da-ba-bow, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Yes, sir. off that same record. This is This Rain. Come on. That's right. Felt like a man who's planted his field. He stood there looking at the dusty ground, stuck in a drought, spinning his wheels, wondering when it's gonna stop pouring down. Look at the sky, what do you see? Feels like heaven coming down on me. Yeah. This rain is like holy water. It's finally washing my troubles away. I had a dream that the storm was coming. You don't know how long I've prayed for this rain. This rain. Yep. Been running ragged on these cold old streets. My soul is shattered, faded and torn. Been getting by, making ends meet, but my soul is thirsty for so much more. Bring all your blessings from up above. Lord, I'm ready, won't you bring on the floods? Yeah, this rain is like holy water. It's finally washing my troubles away. I had a dream that the storm was coming. You don't know how long I prayed for this rain. This rain. Here we go. Here come the clouds, here come the thunder. You won't catch me running for cover. No. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Oh, this rain is like holy water. It's finally washing my troubles away. I had a dream this storm was coming. You don't know how long I prayed for this rain like holy water. It's finally washing my troubles away. I had a dream that this storm was coming. You don't know how long I prayed for this rain. This rain. For this rain. This rain. You don't know how long I prayed for this rain. It's like holy water. Oh, this rain. Yeah, this rain. Boom shakalaka. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Also, you can Spotify and Apple Music all my songs. If you're out there and you want to check out my tunes, you can put them on your playlist. Lots of my songs that I played tonight are out there. A couple of the new ones are not out there yet. Looking for a new Christmas song to add to your list? Well, this is a cute little one. I was inspired one night by ordering Chinese food. And you know that at the back of the menu they have like dinner for 1, dinner for 2, dinner for 3 options, or a dinner for 2B, dinner for 2C. No substitutions, but you always try and substitute the egg roll for the other roll. Anyway, thought there should be a menu item, Christmas Eve special for two. Because there was not, I wrote a song called Christmas Eve for two. Wait a second. I might have something very special for this next song. Hold on a second. I'm going to try and do this without letting my guitar fall. I'm going to unplug because it's now important to do so. Hang on. Give me a second, everybody. Just walking over here. Okay. It's not in here. That's the worst. I keep taking it up and putting it into different bags. Did I put it into this bag? No, I did not. Then you're absolutely not going to get it. I apologize. I will come back and plug myself back in so I can hear myself apologize. I thought it was here. It is not here. I need like 4 kazoos. That's my point. I was looking for my kazoo. Let's get back on with the music. Well, it's cold outside, hanging decorations. My fingers are numb, but my heart is patient. I'm thinking about spending Christmas with you. I did my last minute shopping the day before so we could kick back a little and lock the door. Hang a do not disturb and say Christmas Eve for two. I'm gonna wrap you up and put you under the tree. Attach a little tag addressed to me. And if it gets too hot under the mistletoe, we can cool it off with a dash through the snow. Have a little rum with some eggnog in it. We'll be singing those carols in a New York minute. Let's order in a Christmas Eve for two. All right. I got the stockings ready by the fireplace. Put out the cookies for Santa to stuff his face. All the presents are wrapped, but don't you go peeking. We'll go to bed early, but we won't be sleeping. Well, what's the next line? There's French champagne chilling out on ice. I got distracted. You're allowed to be naughty cause you've been so nice. Whatever you like, it's Christmas Eve. Baby, you're mine on Christmas Eve. Turn up the lights, it's a Christmas Eve for two. Oh, yeah. There you go, Christmas Eve for two. I apologize for the time wasting looking for that thing and enough time talking about it. All right, let me double check my tuning. This E string wants to go low, and I don't know why. All right, we're good. Good enough for my kind of jazz. All right, here's one more Christmas song for you. There's a guy around the town that I used to live in, Mississauga, and his license plate says Mr. Xmas. And his place is decorated to the hilt. And he goes out every day and dresses up as Santa Claus and greets all the kids and the families and the folks. And I have seen all kinds of displays of Christmas, but this guy, and by that I mean heart displays of Christmas, but this guy's in it to win it from the beginning to the end. Even if he didn't have all the displays and all the stuff, he'd be in it doing something. He'd be Santa Claus out of place. So he wants to give like that. He wants to be that happiness to other people. And I got inspired by that, so I wrote a song called Mr. Christmas. And it goes like this. As soon as it's November, it's counting down the days. We all know that Christmas is just 8 weeks away. Boxes from the basement piled up by the door. When you think he's out of space, he's bringing up some more. They call him Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. Miles and miles of light bulbs strung around the house. Checks them all before they go, see which ones are out. Speakers in the bushes play Christmas Eve for two. A million lights that shine so bright you can see him from the moon. They call him Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. Cars are parked around the block, they're lined up at the door. Everybody's smiling, that's what he does it for. That's what he does it for. Every December, the whole downtown can say the show that he's created puts Santa's house to shame. They call him Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. He's got everything, every year there's more. He's finding deals on eBay, 364. They call him Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. All right, here we go. So when we were in the middle of doing this tune, me and my buddy were writing, he's like, oh, you should do a rap. And I'm like, a rap? He goes, yeah, a rap. And I'm like, well, this is the best I got. Well, this ain't any regular Christmas love, bringing smile to all for miles and miles. It's a special kind of devotion to joy and cheer, holiday emotion. You might think you've seen it all till you turn the corner to this house. Every year it's bigger, brighter, so are the smiles on the kids and their folks. Well, this guy's a giver through and through. He's all about doing this for you, and that's why he's Mr. Christmas, and this is his time of year. They call him Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. Mr. Christmas. He makes it Christmas every day. Mr. Christmas. It's even on his license plate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go, Mr. Christmas. There's some homegrown music for you. You can't actually get that on Spotify yet. We haven't released it as a single, but I did make a video to it the other day, and you can find that on my YouTube channel. You can get it on the IGTV on Instagram, but I'm saying it's probably easier for you to go over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/MarshallDane. And if you do like my channel, give it a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I don't post so much out there that it's going to bug you to be a subscriber to my channel, but I'd like to think that the content that I do put out, when I do put it out there, is something that you'd be interested in checking out. If you enjoyed tonight's performance, please consider sharing this as well with your friends. I really appreciate that. Once again, there's a donation key inside the Facebook link, and for those on Instagram, you can go in my the link in the bio, and it's right there. You just click on the little link tree, and it'll take you to a couple of my links, and I think the very first one is performance donations. I really appreciate that. You can also check out my merchandise at marshalldane.com. That is my website for all things Marshall Dane. We've got a fan club up there that is great, and it's supportive, and I send out all kinds of fun little things upon renewals. You get a little entry package when you get in. We've got a brand new gift bag available through the merch store for Christmas, and if you still order now, we can still get it to you in time. It's $75. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. I got $75, but it's over $120, $130 of value. Me and my friends were discussing what to put in it. Now I'm just putting everything I got in there. So if you end up with my toothbrush, I'm sorry, but I'm just stuffing these little bags full of things. All right. I'm going to give you guys a song or two more, and then we're going to be calling it. Let me double check this tuning. That's good enough for me. All right. So that motorcycle song celebrated my father. I'm going to do a song that celebrates my mama. One time in the middle of the night when I was just a young kid, my mom took me and my 4 sisters and got us out of the place we were living. And that started me on a road of realizing that there's going to be all kinds of changes, all kinds of roads you're going to go down. And you're going to have guts to go down certain roads. Period. And some people do and some people don't. My mom was one that did. There's a song called Man of the House. Daddy was a preacher, Mama was a leaver. They both raised me to believe in the things that I can't see. Sneaking across the border, trying to find quarters on the floor for gasoline. My mama crying in the front seat. So I became the man of the house we used to have. Nothing but the headlights straight ahead. And I still see the light shining in my mama's eyes as she turned to me and said, love is all that matters in the end. I wonder how she felt, clicking my seatbelt, saying you're safe now, baby. Everything's gonna be alright. She said, some men will hurt you, some of them desert you, but a real one knows how to fight, yeah, and when to cry. Oh, I became the man of the house we used to have. Nothing but the headlights straight ahead. And I still see the light shining in my mama's eyes as she turned to me and said, love is all that matters in the end. Love is all that matters. All that matters, baby. Daddy was a preacher, Mama was a leaver. They both raised me to believe in the things that I can't see. So I became the man of the house we used to have. Nothing but the headlights straight ahead. And I still see the light shining in my mama's eyes as she turned to me and said, love is all that matters in the end. Whoa, love is all that matters. All that matters. My mama said, now you're the man of the house. Whoa. Oh, my mama said, yeah, now you're the man of the house. Whoa. There you go, man of the house. I hope you dig it. It's unreleased. We're going to release that sometime in the near future. Just waiting on a few things to get together. But yeah, definitely follow my channels and my pages if you've never followed me before. And stay tuned. We got stuff coming. Sometimes things, just because there's a little bit of space in between dropping on a song, wolves are hungry. And believe me, I got a wolf pack and we're hungry. We're getting stuff. All right, here's another new tune I'm working out in the studio that's going to be part of a package I'm going to be putting out. I'm excited actually to put out the artwork for the package that I'm putting out because my nephew, who's done all my tattoo work, he designed the package. Well, I think I came up with an idea. Then my friend Victoria Polsoni, she shot the photographs for the piece, and then my nephew did a whole bunch of artwork. It's just a fantastic piece. All right, this song's called Where You Been All My Night. With a couple of friends and a pocket full of payday ready to spend on. Time flew by as the bartender poured. Next thing I knew, the clock was knocking on midnight's door on. 1 a.m. came and went, close to closing time. You walked in. Where you been all my night? Let's not waste another second of the moonlight. Can't believe a girl like you strolled in here right out of the blue. Lady luck, smile on me. A 10 walking in and I put her to 2. Seems so unlikely, so damn right, girl. Where you been all my night? Play cards, we can leave this bar, and you can watch that sun come up in my arms on. We can share a kiss and an Alabama slammer. You can tell me all about you and your country girl grammar on. Before you get to go, and girl, I gotta know, why'd you wait so late to show where you been all my night? Let's not waste another second of the moonlight. Can't believe a girl like you strolled in here right out of the blue. Lady luck, smile on me. A 10 walking in and I put her to 2. Seems so unlikely, so damn right, girl. Where you been all my night? Yeah. Oh. Oh, where you been all my night? Let's not waste another second of the moonlight. Can't believe a girl like you strolled in here right out of the blue. Lady luck, smile on me. 10 walking in and I put her to 2. Seems so unlikely, so damn right, girl. Where you been? Tell me where you been all my night. Where you been on my night, on my night. You know I wanna love the way you flown it, where you been on my night, on my night. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marshall Dane. I will see you guys on the other side. I think we just lost ourselves. Let me just download this video. I think we just lost ourselves on Instagram. But for my Facebook friends, I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've had a great night. I hope you enjoyed the show. I look forward to bringing you another one maybe next Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday Night Church. And be good to yourselves. Keep your heads up high, your confidence boosted. Every day say good things about yourself. Look in your mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful and that you're amazing and that you love yourself and that you love others and that you're a good person. You do that and then you'll get through any darkness. All right? You be good, everybody. Peace out. Boom. Once again, shouting out to KS Creations for this amazing mug. This is awesome. This is so cool. It's like a chalice. I feel like it's the Holy Grail. That's some good stuff. Peace out, everyone.